The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention has a bold goal: reduce suicide by 20% by 2025. It's called Project 2025.
Because we've seen the rate of suicide in the U.S. continue to increase over the last decade. Even though we know how to prevent suicide and we know what works, we're continually seeing this increase. So it's a bold goal because we're saying not only are we going to stop the increase in suicide in the U.S., we're going to turn it around. We're going to reduce it 20%.
Michael Rosenoff, the senior director of Project 2025, spoke to hundreds of suicide prevention stakeholders at the New York State's 2017 Suicide Prevention Conference.
We're just so grateful that New York State is hosting this conference because it gives everyone a chance to be hopeful, to see what's working in the community here in New York State, what's happening at the local level. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention has chapters in all 50 states, New York State included. And so we're really excited to work with the local community here to build on what's already working, what New York State is already doing to prevent suicide. We want to leverage that, and we want to add on top of it the latest strategies in suicide prevention. We want to get interventions that we know that work out there into various settings like primary health care, emergency departments, among the firearms owning community, and in correction settings to really save lives in these settings.
Rosenoff says the landscape of suicide prevention is changing. Everyone can play a role to save lives.
Traditionally, we've thought the only way to treat mental health is by working with a highly trained clinical professional, and that's just not the case. We can work with primary health care providers or even emergency department staff and empower them to screen for suicide risk, to screen for mental health conditions, and to provide basic, short-term, cost-effective interventions that work right there in those settings.
Other interventions that are proven to reduce suicide: means restriction and means counseling.
We know that 50% of suicides are by firearms today, and so we have a great appreciation that by working with the firearms owning community and educating them about suicide and suicide prevention, that we can dramatically reduce that number. We've worked with the National Shooting Sports Foundation to develop materials, toolkits to help educate firearms owners, gun shop owners, range owners, and other retailers about risk factors for suicide and approaches to prevent suicide. So we're really excited to roll out this program nationwide.
So how can you help?
To learn more about the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and how you can help prevent suicide, visit our website. It's www.afsp.org.